Good morning. This morning, Irma took a turn to the west again. So Tampa Bay is projected to be a direct hit. Freaking out a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do a quick meditation. I don't have it because yoga was canceled this morning, so I couldn't go to yoga, which is obvious. But I'm going, Finley's gonna go play with his friend. This is what they do. Go get him! Go tell him hello. Say, I hope you be safe. Get him. I'm not sure you guys even got to see Finley bopping around. But as you can see, the patio is completely clear and my mat is here. So I'm gonna do a quick meditation just to, I don't know, get myself relaxed because I'm freaking out. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm really starting to freak out. My boyfriend, I called him and he is on his way to go get plywood because we're super last minute. My neighbor did say that he had some extra plywood, so if anything, if worse comes to worse, we can always just go borrow his. But like I said yesterday, it's eerily calm. This weather is absolutely gorgeous. It kind of feels like a fall day, and I don't freak out often. I'm usually like the cool, calm, collected. I try to always be the strong person in a lot of these kinds of situations, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm nervous. Especially because it's supposed to be a category 4 now. Before they were saying it was gonna be about a 2 or a 3, and now they're saying 4 with about 150-mile winds. Thankfully, I'm in a concrete home, but it's only one story. So, hoping there's no flooding. So please just continue sending some prayers. Okay, I'm gonna try to meditate with these dogs going crazy. Actually, I'm gonna do a quick flow to get myself into meditation. So here we go. Alright, just a quick little practice, 10-minute practice I think it was, so I'm already sweaty. Ew! Alright, now I gotta get to work. I know some of you guys will probably say, oh my gosh, I can't believe that she just spent 10 minutes doing yoga when she should be doing hurricane prep. I understand your thoughts, I understand your reasoning, but I did 10 minutes of yoga for myself and to make myself not freak out as much. If any of you guys have little vices, you understand that just taking a few moments and just kind of collecting yourself is probably very important. So I'm starting to fill plastic bags just in case I can't find ice, because that's my next adventure. You don't need to go out again, buddy. I promise. For our coolers, because I'm pretty certain that the air conditioning or the power is going to go out. So preparing for the worst, praying for the best. Yeah, that's how you say it. Well, it just happened. Okay, what a difference a day has made. Literally yesterday, my boyfriend and I were talking on our way to dinner how my neighborhood was cool, calm, collected, no boards, I still sell cars, people weren't evacuating, like, didn't see many boards around. Today, people are outside, they are boarding up their house. One thing I will say I have learned is I always grew up thinking that putting tape on the windows is going to secure the windows and make sure that they don't shatter. But in reality, that is a myth. So any of you guys in a hurricane state, tape up your windows. This guy just taped up his windows, I just saw. It's interesting, he just had a plywood over his fencing, which that's kind of smart. Thankfully, my boyfriend just called me and said that he found some boards, so I'm breathing a little easier. While it's still early, I am running out to see if grocery stores are still open. I know Publix, which they've been so... First of all, also, it's not a first of all, but it's an also. I want to thank the city of St. Petersburg. They probably don't watch this. I'm sure this will never get back to them, but they have done a phenomenal job at keeping people informed. Yeah, that's not good. So that's what an that's what a hurricane warning sounds like. Anyway, like I said, Pinellas County, St. Petersburg, you have done an incredible job at keeping everybody informed. Your law enforcement, your EMTs, EMS, police, grocery stores, gas stations, like you guys are doing an awesome job. Even when we were getting sandbags, the city of St. Pete had one dump truck after another dump truck, dump truck after another dump truck after another, and they just kept it coming for us. So, I don't know. I'm really impressed. And I have to reiterate again how impressed I am with my boyfriend. He has made me breathe easy, and I think my parents are breathing easy because of him, because he has just, it almost gets me emotional because I feel like I'm so lucky to have him, because otherwise I'd be freaking out right now. And I am freaking out a little bit, but I'm not as much because I have him. So, God, bleh. All right, time to go get, oh, Winn-Dixie is packed too, because Publix is closed. So, okay, bye. Thank God for Wawa. I was paying for my gas. This man, as I was walking in, he was carrying out bags of ice, and I was like, oh my gosh, is there any left? And he just kind of looked at me, he goes, yeah. And I just kind of looked, I was like, okay, cool. Well, then I walked over to the little tray where there was gas, and then I looked back, and he was emptying it out and not paying. So I'm wondering if that was all his ice and he just let me take 4 bags, because it must have been his. He must have paid for the whole cart and then just gave me that. I still paid for it, so Wawa got extra money, but that was really nice. I don't know if that's what happened, but I'm pretty sure that that's because he kind of smiled at me and just kept walking, and I was like, huh. So thank you to the nice man at Wawa who let me take 4 bags of ice. It was really sweet. I'm probably overthinking it, and who knows, maybe he only paid for the 4 more bags that he paid for, but either way. Okay, everybody's calling, I gotta go. I totally forgot this company called Cinter actually sent me this when my battery died in my Ford. So look at all these things. Yes. Charges all of these things and has a flashlight. So we've had a slight change of plans, and instead of staying in the garage bedroom, we're gonna stay in the back bedroom and board up these 2 windows and hopefully get this one taken down. I've obviously, secured, hopefully get this one secured. No, you cannot tear that up. Mommy got this from when she was in Spain. Oh no, an eye's already missing. What dog got a hold of this? Was this you? No, it couldn't have been you. Mommy got that in Spain. No, be good. You got a lot of breakables right there. Like I was saying, we are going to hunker down back here, board up these windows, and hope and pray for the best. At least we have a bed. And Agatha might end up coming over because her plans may have fallen through. So, wish us luck again. Ah! Are you Googling the Weather Channel right now? Yeah? You looking at the internet? Nope. All right, now we're doing front door with a fence. Thank you, sweet Claire, for bringing this over, and Mike. You are being such a good pup. Are you getting nervous? You shouldn't be. You're okay. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you, okay? I promise. I promise. Yeah. Good boy. We still have another day left before it actually hits. I think it's in the Florida Keys right now, so. You know, this is the cool thing about vlogs, is that I can actually document everything that's happening and look back in 10 years and be like, oh my gosh, I remember when that was going on. So, all right, now I'm back to work. So I uploaded yesterday's video, and I'm getting quite a few comments about a comment that I made that I think was taken the wrong way. I mentioned that I was extremely grateful for my boyfriend for being a man and helping me, and that it took a hurricane for us to see this. I didn't wish for this hurricane, nor do I want this hurricane to come. It's killing people, it's causing tons of damage, but I just want it to be known that I was grateful in the fact that this has taught me that it is an instance of it is showing me the way that he and I will work together as a team. It's not that I'm grateful for a hurricane. In fact, look at those trees blowing. Finley is running, he is playing, he loves it. So, and somebody said I was saying it with a smile on my face the whole time. Listen, I'm deathly terrified of this hurricane. I don't know what's gonna happen, and I think part of it is because it keeps shifting all of these different ways, and there's no real way of me finding out what the track is. I'm not excited. I'm not grateful for a hurricane. I'm grateful for the fact that I have an amazing, loving boyfriend who is extremely helpful in getting my home prepared for what's to come. That's all. If you guys know me or you've watched me long enough, you know that that wasn't meant to be taken the way that some of you guys took that. So I had to say it just because it kind of irked me that that's some of the things that people point out in videos. They point out these comments and then they want to leave these negative comments, whereas they didn't take out the fact that I was so grateful for my boyfriend and thanking him for being so helpful. So with that being said, I'm not grateful for a hurricane. I don't want this hurricane any more than anybody in the world. I know you guys are all watching, glued to your TVs just as much as all of us are. Well, right now we're watching football, but we're taking a break from the Weather Channel. But I just want it to be known. And I can't even believe that I had to even say that, that I'm Melissa Trappias. I am not grateful for a hurricane. I'm grateful for the man who is helping me endure this hurricane, because without him, I would have probably been freaking out a little bit more than I am. So, okay, enough with my little, what do they call it? Soapbox? Yeah. But I'm actually going to make a few crock pot dishes so they don't necessarily have to be hot or cold, because our electricity will most likely go out. So I'm gonna make this buffalo chicken dip. Hopefully it'll turn out well. Who knows? If not, whatever. So I got shredded chicken. Well, I got chicken, baked it, and then shredded it. A pack of original cream cheese, some Frank's hot sauce, and a package of ranch seasoning. Put it in the crock pot with some onions, some green onions, and some cheddar cheese. Let it simmer. So we're seeing if the walkie-talkies work. Nothing? Man. Oh.
Is that me or was that you?
Us.
You tried different stations or different channels?
Finley, we don't have to play right now. Somebody in the comment section said it might not work unless you're in. All right, look at this beautiful sunset we've got going on though. That's gorgeous. Look at that wind blowing. Whew. Are you loving this weather, buddy? All you want to do is play, huh? So everybody has recommended getting a kiddie pool and putting it with a bunch of sod or grass or something so Finley can go pee or poop. The one thing about this Hurricane Irma, don't worry, it's just the walkie-talkies. The one thing about Hurricane Irma is it is coming in the middle of the night. So Finley is used to, oh yeah, we boarded up this window. Finley is used to sleeping through the night. So hopefully by the time that I'm sure we're not gonna sleep tomorrow night. But by the time that Finley actually has to use the restroom, the hurricane will pass. So again, I'm hoping that this damn thing stays away. Keep saying some prayers for my home state. Ooh, was that almost a camera fail? There's the camera fail. Pray for Florida. Dinner time for Finn. And here's the final product. It is delicious. Yum. Well, day of 5 million hurricane prep has come to an end. It's time for us to go to sleep. This time tomorrow is when Hurricane Irma will be making her way through the Tampa Bay area. Hopefully, God willing, she'll make a shift some way or another. Hopefully, I don't know, more west, no, more east, because they say that you don't want to be on the east side of the eye, and right now we're sitting at the west side of the eye. Actually, it's probably a direct hit of the eye. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for being here, continuing to reach out and giving us your love and prayers, and I feel better knowing that some of my windows are boarded up. Obviously, we were a little late to the game because we didn't think that the hurricane was going to come this far west, but it did. I still reiterate, go home Hurricane Irma. I should put something every day about telling her to go away. But you know, unfortunately we did not have enough plywood to put up on every single wall. Note to self, the next house that I get, I will buy hurricane shutters. They seem a lot easier, and it seems like we're all gonna just kind of hunker down and be in touch. And unfortunately the walkie-talkies didn't work. I was so excited about that too. But it's time for me to say goodnight. I will see you all tomorrow. I'm going to film as much as possible, upload as much as possible. Again, electricity, there's 30,000 Floridians already out of electricity or without power right now, so I don't know how it's going to be, but I'm going to try because I think it'll be interesting to look back on, and hopefully we will have this to look back on. So thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.